So Excel is a very, very powerful program if you know how to use it. In this guide, we are going to show you how you can calculate the number of days between a certain date and today's date. So for instance, here on this project sheet, we've got here the name of a project, the project start date, and the number of days since the project started. And that number will change as the days go by. Or if I change the project start date, say if the project was delayed and I change that now to say the 15th of the 9th, 2023, as you can see there, it's updated the number of days since the start of the project. And tomorrow, when we come to this, without changing anything, that will automatically update the number of days and add another day to it because it's calculating the number of days since the date that I've put in there under project start date to today's date. So we're going to show you how you can do that in Excel. All the details coming up shortly. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. Okay, so here I am. I've got my blank sheet here and I'm going to show you how to calculate the number of days since a certain date from today using Excel. So I'm just going to do a little project management sheet here. So let's just do our headings. So first of all, let's just put the heading up the top in column A as project name and project manager. Let's just do that. So then I'm going to put a project start date and then I'm going to put number of days since start. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we've set the type of columns correctly or the fields correctly. So in the project name there, we've got general, so that's fine. Project manager, that's a name again, so that's fine for general. Project start date, we need to make that a date. So I'm going to select short date. And this is very important here. The number of days since start, we need to make that there a number. And then what we need to do is we need to right click on it and then go into format cells. And then we just need to take out the decimal places. So the decimal places say 0. So let's start filling in things. So we've got project name here. Okay, so let's call that, I don't know, Labradoodle. And the project manager is Steve Jones. The project start date, that is, well, it was the 2nd of August. And then in the number of days since start, what we need to do is we need to put in there a little formula. So we need to click into the bar at the top there and type in there equals today with a capital T. And then open bracket, close bracket. Just move my mouse out of the way, minus capital C2. So when I've referred to C2, I'm talking about there the column with the project start date. So yes, so basically that formula says equals today, which is today's date, and then open bracket, close bracket, minus C2. And C2, like I say, is the project start date there. Now, if I click away from that, there you go. It gives me 19. That's the number of days since the project started. If I just test it out, it's the 21st of October. So let's just put in there the 20th of October and there you go. It's 1 day since the start date. So yes, that does work. Now I can put in any day I like in there and it will calculate the number of days between today's date and the project start date. And if you wanted to carry that formula down, then all we've got to do is just click on the cell which shows the number of days since start and then just click and hold on the little box in the bottom right hand corner of the cell and then just drag it down. And where it's got 45220 there, that means there's nothing in the project start date. If I start putting stuff in there in the project start date, you'll see the numbers change. So let's put 15th of the 10th. There we go, 6 days. And what it might be an idea to do as well is just to change the format to short date or long date so that it matches all the other dates just there. So what happens if you put in a project start date where by the date hasn't been reached. So let's just put in, I don't know, the 27th of the 10th, 23. So we're on the 21st of the 10th, 23. And as you can see here, we get a minus figure come up, which means 6 days and counting until the start of the project. If I put in today's date, just as a test, again, so let's put 21st, there you go. It's 0 days since the project start date. So there you go. That is a great way of getting Excel to calculate the number of days between today's date and a date that you've put in to your spreadsheet. I hope you like this video, and if it helped you out, then please consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. If you can't do that, but you are in the market for a new VPN, a Fire Stick, a Fire TV Cube, or Fire Stick accessories, then please have a look in the description down below. We've got loads of great deals for you. I've also got a link to my Amazon store, so if there's anything else you need computer-wise, then have a look through the store. And if you find anything, please consider purchasing through that store, as doing this really does help support this channel. It helps me to dedicate more time into researching and bringing you these videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some more time and money. And also, if you think any of your friends, your relatives, or your work colleagues might benefit from seeing this video, don't forget to share it on your social media timelines. Thanks very much for watching.